You think your dog sleeps when you sleep, but that's not always what happens. Because while you're completely unaware, your dog may be doing some surprisingly strange things around you. They may quietly change sleeping spots, check on you, listen for sounds you can't hear, or even wake up just to make sure you're still there. And here's the strange part. You may never see any of it. Your dog doesn't need to bark or wake you up to keep track of what's happening around them. Some of these behaviors are completely normal. Others can tell you something fascinating about how dogs experience nighttime and how they see you. So, tonight, before you assume your dog is simply sleeping, watch closely. Because the fifth thing may completely change the way you think about your dog's nighttime behavior. First is they quietly check on you. Have you ever woken up and found your dog staring at you? Maybe their head is resting on the edge of the bed, their eyes are open, and they're simply watching you. You probably assume they just happened to wake up. But sometimes, your dog may actually be checking on you. Dogs are highly sensitive to changes in their environment. Your breathing, your movement, even small sounds can tell them what's happening around them. And if your dog is strongly attached to you, your presence itself may be something they naturally monitor. They might lift their head, look toward you, listen for a moment, and then quietly settle back down. No barking, no licking, no attempt to wake you. Just a quick nighttime check. And there's something even more interesting. Your dog doesn't necessarily need to be awake for very long to do it. They can wake briefly, gather information, and go right back to sleep. Which means, while you think you've been sleeping completely undisturbed, your dog may have already checked on you several times. But that's not the strangest thing they can do at night. Second is they change sleeping positions all night. Your dog may start the night curled up beside you. Then, sometime later, they're at your feet. A few hours after that, they're across the room. And by morning, they're somehow back beside you again. So, why do they keep moving? One reason is surprisingly simple. Dogs don't necessarily sleep in one long, uninterrupted stretch like humans do. Their sleep can be more fragmented, with periods of lighter sleep and brief waking. So your dog may move because they're uncomfortable, too warm, too cold, responding to a sound, or simply looking for a better sleeping position. But here's where it gets interesting. Some dogs repeatedly reposition themselves, while still keeping you within their preferred sleeping area. They may move away, but not too far. Sometimes, they'll even choose a position that gives them a better view of the room. They're not just sleeping, they may be choosing where to sleep, based on what's happening around them. And the next behavior makes that even clearer. Third is they listen while you sleep. Imagine your dog lying perfectly still, eyes closed, looking completely asleep, but suddenly, their ears move, a sound outside, and their head lifts. Dogs can hear sounds you completely sleep through. Sometimes, they simply listen, decide everything is fine, and go right back to sleep. That tiny ear movement may be your dog's way of checking the environment. But sometimes, they investigate. Fourth is they quietly patrol the house. You go to bed. Your dog settles down, but later, they quietly get up. They may check the hallway, investigate another room, or listen near the front door. A strange sound, a new smell, or movement outside can grab their attention. Sometimes, they investigate, then simply return to bed. But the final behavior is much more personal. Because sometimes, Your dog wants to know where you are. Fifth is they move closer to you during the night. You fall asleep with your dog several feet away. But when you wake up, somehow they're right beside you. Why? For some dogs, being close to their trusted person means comfort and security. So, they may slowly move closer, without you ever noticing. They don't even need to touch you. Sometimes just being near you is enough, almost like they're checking you're still here. And by morning, they're peacefully sleeping beside you, as if they never moved. So, while you sleep, your dog may change positions, listen to sounds you never hear, investigate the house, and move closer to you. Most of this is completely normal, but it reveals something fascinating. Your dog's nighttime world isn't simply sleep. It's rest, awareness, curiosity, and connection. And somewhere in the middle of the night, your dog may quietly check on the world, look at you, decide everything is okay, and go right back to sleep, and you'll never even know it happened. Tell us, where does your dog end up sleeping by morning? Subscribe for more hidden things your dog does when you're not paying attention.